I'm a cool professional hipster amateur reviewer. Don't know if I'm reviewing this album because it just had its 10-year anniversary and it's getting reissued by Sub Pop, or the fact that it's been quite overcast here for the past week or so. And I think that's when Dntel's life is full of possibilities. It's just the most brilliant on those gloomy gray days that are really rainy. And I think that's maybe why it's contributed to be the album that I've listened to most throughout my life or listening career to albums, because it's so fitting for those kind of days. And I could listen to this multiple times within one day if the mood's right, just easily. I can't say that for many albums whatsoever. And I don't think it's because this album's accessible, because it's really not. It's very unique in the way that Jimmy Tamborello, that's what I believe it is, he interchanges between these solitary IDM and glitch songs. That'll be instrumental one song and then it'll be Foley sung the next within the same format. It's quite different than Dntel's other project with Ben Gibbard called Postal Service, definitely what he's most known for, which to me has just more of a kind of whimsical, romantic feel to it. And actually, Ben Gibbard's featured on this album on one song near the end called "This Is a Dream." Yeah, this is the dream of Evan and Chan. It's kind of a precursor to the Postal Service, I guess. It's actually been a song that's been featured on a lot of top 100 tracks or 200, 300, whatever tracks of the past decade when the 2000s came to an end. And although this album may not be as experimental as some may think when I kind of describe this album as being IDM and glitch, it still holds a lot of the fragmented sounds that those two genres have, like the bleeps, the bloops, the glips, the glaps, the gleeps, the clicks, cuts, whatnot. And you know, the sounds that those genres are notorious for. One of the things that is interesting about this album that differentiates it from a lot of those artists in those genres is that the songs that are sung actually have some meaning to them, and they're sung with a lot of emotion. It's just not a sample of one person saying one word or a sentence. Anyone or anywhere, anyone, a song sung by an adult alternative artist, Mia Dawatad. It's a very hazy, dreamlike track that gives you quite an unconscious feel. I'm sure it can be interpreted anyway from anyone or whatever, or you would, however you like it. But to me, it's just it's like a sad song between of two people who love each other but can't find a way to love themselves, or they, I don't know, they can't have a relationship because they're low self-esteem. I guess that track, the words and the sentences are a little more kind of repetitious, but in a very interesting way. Another song that kind of helps carry the sad and depressing motif of this album is called Suddenly Is Sooner Than You Think, about this girl who has her boyfriend die in a car accident. And it's got a lot of these kind of whimpering electronic sounds. It sounds like someone's crying, and kind of this overarching kind of siren sound as well, like from maybe like an ambulance. And if you listen closely at the beginning of the track, it almost sounds like maybe people kind of like having conversations at the scene of the accident. Just can use your imagination however you'd like with that. But as this album progresses, the songs start clearing up. Though it might not be an extremely happy song, a song called Fireworks is a little bit more danceable, I guess. You're not gonna play it at a party or anything, but it's kind of nice after a bunch of sad tracks to have that. Also, this album ends with song, the last song called "Last Song." It's a lot of these acoustic guitar samples, kind of mixed and mashed all over the place in it. And just the feel of the song just kind of always reminds me of how, with all the bleakness that comes with being alive, is that there's always some light at the end of dark tunnels. So yeah, that's Life of Possibility. Is full of possibilities by Dntel for you. Actually, kind of considering of purchasing the LP for this album, even though I've never done that with owning a CD. I was kind of find that's sort of a waste of money, maybe a thing for collectors. I'll probably do that all the time, I guess, when I get more money or whatever. I spend enough as it is on albums. But I did hear it was remastered very well. And if you get the deluxe edition, it comes with kind of several more remix tracks on a second disc. I don't know if I can really give opinion. I don't think it sounded too bad when I heard some of it when I went to my record store last week and they're playing this. But either way, I absolutely love this album and just highly recommend it, whether you buy the deluxe edition or not. So I guess I have to show you what's inside here. Not much really. There's the red cross. There's the back. Some of the song titles. There's also some of the credits as well, and that's it. Hope you guys are all doing all right, and have a good day. Enjoy yourselves.